Hi loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is GypsyCowgirlTarot. I'm a psychic medium and a healer. I hope that you guys are doing amazing today. You guys have seen the title, so you guys know why you're here. Very, very strong downloads. I'm getting a lot of messages flooding through for a lot of different readings and energies. So it's very powerful, but this is a reading about a divine masculine who they are going through a big, dark night of the soul. They've been going through this hermity, dark night energy. They're going through this huge shift, transformation, and rebirth in their life right now. And more than likely who you are tuning in is divine feminine energy. Even though I do have masculines that watch as well. So either way, this is going to be helpful. But the masculine is going through a very dark time and feeling so much sadness around the heart chakra. And solar plexus chakra is what I'm getting as well. Their confidence and power center, they are like regaining all of this back, right? But it's been a pretty heavy time where they felt imprisoned or powerless in their life situations, whatever that was, karmically for them. And you guys have such a high level bond as far as the energy goes, right? That you've been holding space for this divine masculine's transformation. And so the feminine has been maybe feeling extra bouts of sadness, anxiety, worry, fear, feeling powerlessness within their own self. Yes, you could be having these things happening internally and externally within your own world, of course, for yourself. But this is their energy, and I'm feeling it big time. You've also been helping this masculine transmute this energy as well. They've been transmuting, but you've been helping that too. So the feminine could even be feeling very lethargic and tired and like just wanting to sleep more as well, because of this what's been happening with this energy exchange. Now, I will also say though that for you who's tuning in, or divine feminine, your masculine has been also holding sacred space for you as well. Okay, where they take on the extra wounding energy, that darker energy, the sadness, maybe the fears of yourself. Okay, so you guys on a energetic 5D level, okay, you guys have been holding space for one another. It's almost like back and forth. Okay, so like when you're going through like a purge or some type of, right, they're helping to hold space for you as well. Okay, and then vice versa, right? Okay, so, but you have been helping them through this, okay? Telepathically communicating to them. I'm getting this is shifting their belief systems in a drastic way. So whatever energy and telepathy and signs and everything that they are receiving from you, it is drastically helping to bring about change and break down fear barriers and walls and fear-based thinking, because they are in this place of feeling very held, very supported, and they are feeling that expansive energy with their feminine like crazy right now. Like I just want to go there where I know it's a loving energy, unconditional energy, non-judgmental energy. It comes from a place of unconditional love, loving me without condition, with all my bumps, scrapes, and bruises. This person does not see me with judgmental eyes. This is someone that does not want to take from me. This is someone that, I can confide in and trust, who I can feel holding this sacred space for me while I transform and transition. Okay. So let's see, let's get some messages here. I'm going to get a few Moonology Oracle cards. And this person, you could be feeling them even more at this time, right? Because they are so much, there's a lot of heart chakra energy here, and they are purging a lot from their heart space. But you are activating so much within that chakra at this time. Like, they're just so in their feels, and you know, their intuition is heightened about what to do and this connection. I am getting making plans, so they are in a planning phase at this time. I'm getting handling things right, so they are in this, you know, more of a taking great strides and responsibility. I even feel, you know, that it's a part of that, you know, like shame and regret is recognizing how they are finally seeing themselves as responsible in the ways of you guys and the past and things like that. They're, you know, it's like I'm getting blame shifting. So where they once maybe blamed you and held, you know, like some kind of resentment or, you know, whatever, ego towards you about how things ended up or went down or whatever situations between you guys, that is shifted, where now they're going, I see where they're coming from. I see this now from more of a balanced standpoint, an open heart standpoint without ego involved. And I see that it was mostly me, or it was me, or whatever, my actions or my non-actions. And that is inspiring this person to want to fix that, is the word. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. Something magical is shifting and about to happen for a lot of people out there. Like, this is the time of massive transformation, right? This is the time where our timelines come in that transform our lives and change our lives forever, okay? For the rest of our lives. And that's not just in, you know, love or, you know, divine union. This is also in regards to a lot of different things, okay? And there's like, it's like a speed up of energy. Yeah, be proud of yourself because you've come so far. And this masculine is so proud of you as well. They are really inspired by the change that you've created within yourself and your life. I'm getting from point A to point B. So it's like they're looking for maybe where you guys began. Maybe even seeing how they prejudged or judged maybe you, or listened to outside parties in regards to you or this, or maybe they were fearful of that kind of stuff, of people's opinions, like for one reason or the next, whatever it is. They feel that you've come a very long way, and although they internally, like, they do feel that they've come a long way as well, because they truly have, right? But their outside reality still reflects their old version of self that they have been going through the death and rebirth from, right? Like, leaving that version behind and stepping into the new version of self that they feel you ignited and activated within them, okay? You know, so they recognize that upon meeting you, everything, that their life was never the same again. And so they're now sensing on a soul level and just everything, you know, that there's a reason behind that. It wasn't just a chance encounter. This was something that they wished for, prayed for, and manifested their whole life. They're realizing that they have felt you on a soul level, on the soul plane, their whole life. They're thinking back through life, through moments, and they're recognizing moments that pointed to you long before you came into their life. And same with you. It could be the smallest thing. Yeah, see, and as I look down, wait, how is that? Okay, I don't know what I did with the deck. It's okay, we're gonna shift decks anyways, but look, it's the eclipse energy we're about to have. We just had that new moon eclipse a couple weeks ago. And now we're about to have the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Okay, so this is the one that we actually had, you know, a couple weeks ago. It was a new moon solar eclipse, but still, it doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card and the word eclipse, right? Their third eye is wide open. This masculine is manifesting very, very intensely with their third eye, their future timelines, and they're manifesting those timelines with you next to them physically in those timelines. You guys are together in those timelines. Very powerful energy coming from that third eye, okay? You made them believe in the impossible, in magic. You help them believe, you help them see a completely different side of life and living and truth and universal truth and soulful truth and how, you know, love should look like and feel and be, right? And you helped reawaken that part of them. And, you know, so they're the impossible, the word itself is I'm possible, right? So you help this person. I'm getting you infuse so much love into their vibration that they now are believing I'm possible, like where they have been shortchanging themselves through life and settling and just living by the, you know, the 3D patterning of their family and people around them, and, you know, just, well, this is what my parents did and how my family is, so this is how I am and how I'm gonna, you know, and now they're kind of breaking out of that boxy energy, right? And they're seeing more for themselves, okay? And they see that with you. They want that with you. Okay, I'm going to be doing I'm going to extend this, and in the extended, I'm going to connect with this energy, and I'm going to talk about, because there is an energy that I want to, and I want to use like sexual cards, and I can't do that here on YouTube. So there, if you want to watch that reading, it's like a piggyback off of this, but I'm going to dive into different stuff. Okay. And we're going to talk about, the pull and the call that this person is feeling on a soul level. It's that kundalini within as well, that energy. There's this inner innate knowing that this person needs to come forward to you because it's time for you guys to come into physical divine union, to create new magnetic fields together in sexual union, okay, is what I want to say. And for those who are at these levels and who are ready, then we will be led and known, and we will know like exactly what this is. But it's just coming into sexual union, period, with a divine counterpart, especially if it's twin flame, right? So the twin flames anchor in certain codes and frequencies that they alone hold in that regard, right? So, and then when they come together in union, it's very profound. It's very powerful. Okay. So, I'm going to talk about that in the extended message. Okay. So for some of you guys, you're going to be learning some new stuff today in regards to tantric, you know, yoga, tantric stuff, you know, that kind of thing. So we're going to talk about the serpents that rise from the base, and different things like that. Okay. It's the you know, oh my gosh, I'm like going blank. The sacred temples of Isis, thank you. The sex magic, okay, from the temples of Isis and Horus and, okay, all of that stuff. So very powerful stuff, but it's what this is this person is feeling the longing for you. And it is on a profound, soulful, you know, spiritual, wait, I don't even want to use these ones. What am I doing? Sexual level. Okay. But it's not just like the typical, like, oh yeah, I just want to, you know, make love. I just want to, you know, there is this higher level, okay, inner calling, heeding the call of this to come together with the feminine for reasons other than just gritting light and, you know, being in love union in the physical and being together and stuff, right? It goes beyond that, okay? And they feel that. They may not even know, like, I would not suggest, if this person, you know, comes forward at some point, right, like soon, you start talking about, you know, like, there's an inner knowing, okay, that they feel, and that's pulling them as well towards their sacred divine feminine energy, okay? So if that's what this is, okay, so be proud of yourself. They're starting to embody more of that, like, my feminine shows me how to self-love and be proud of self and celebrate self and go after your dreams and, you know, break the chains that bind you and, you know, all these things, right? So, but they're proud of you too. Like, I can't stress that enough, how proud they are of you. And how much they truly look up to you in that, you know, leadership, divine, feminine, loving, you know, way. Let me see what this is. Nourishment. Okay. So we are being called to nourish the vessel at this time. But this is that energy too of them wanting to nourish themselves, wanting to change their habits, their, you know, their life. I feel like you've inspired a lot of that in them as well. Like, they just want to do better. They want to be the version that they can see with that third eye. They want to be the version that they are manifesting and seeing on those timelines with you, the counterpart that they know that they are for you and that you need, okay? But, you know, I'm also getting, like, this is like a time for both counterparts to be nourishing their vessels, taking care of themselves, you know, just all of that kind of energy, okay? And then the darkness, yeah, so this is where they've been, right? And that could be the energy that you're feeling, but this is about new beginnings, things coming to light. And I do feel that this divine masculine is very protective of you. It's like that warrior energy. And, you know, they do on a soul level recognize you as this, like, goddess energy, divine vessel, right? And so there's this inner feeling, just like what I was just talking about a moment ago with the physical union, of like, I'm the protector, like, I'm the warrior. And that's what I want to be around my divine feminine, to be that person for them. Self-love. Okay, there we go. And then faith. I just got, have faith. Love is coming. Okay. Meaning they are, and then see, look at the birth, the very fertile Empress energy, right? This could happen around this full moon eclipse for sure. Absolutely, yeah. It can happen. Or not too far after, you know, maybe the first like 2 weeks in November, or, you know, November in general is just, especially like Scorpio and Sag with that those two, it's just, I don't know, there's something very passionate-y and deep within the energy there. So, but I feel it strongly. This could happen around the 31st, okay, like Halloween this weekend. I'm getting very powerful ecliptic energy connected to this. And you did actually get the eclipse energy in the reading too. This masculine has a restored faith that you have ignited within them, okay? They have a restored faith in their future, in life, in themselves, in love, in magical things, the universe, you know, all of that stuff. Again, very strong fertility and pregnancy vibes here. So I do feel for a lot of divine feminines out there, in the not too far off distant future, there could be pregnancy in store for you. Spirit babies really are knocking at those doors like, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready, you know. And they as well are doing very powerful work, you know, these beautiful crystal rainbow babies that are meant to be birthed through these divine unions, right? They are going to be very special, high vibrational babies to come into this world as these, you know, higher, the earth's vibration rises to, right? So, but they're definitely seeing you and feeling you as the mother energy a lot right now. Like they even feel like a loving kind of motherly type, like you're just so kind and nurturing, and you hold that kind of kind energy within your frequency. It's not just how you are, right? It's like you have a kind soul, a kind heart, and your masculine can feel this. And it feels very inviting for them. Finally feeling more of the energy of like surrender, and I can really truly just be open and vulnerable with my feminine, who embodies this energy, this essence within. Also the birthing of something new, the birthing of new cycles. Okay, so it's like they are stepping more into the energy of self-love. Handling things on their side, you know, all of that. Let's get some tarot. Let's do, you know what? I want to do the tattoo tarot. Let's do that. I've been digging it lately. Okay. So, Queen of Swords. Even though they view you as someone very loving, you know, kind, beautiful, or handsome, like whatever it is, right? They also, with that Queen of Swords, they see you as this fierce warrior, okay? Like they know that you don't, you know, that you don't mess around, you don't play. Like you also have this, you know, inner Lilith, you know, like Kali Ma type energy, as well as this nurturing, like, you know, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene type energy as well too, right? So things are blossoming and blooming. There's a lot of content energy that's coming in. It's like being able to breathe after trying to hold your breath for so long, you know, or swimming underwater and finally like you feel like you're about to just, you can't hold your breath anymore, right? And you're going to the surface and all of a sudden you hit the surface and you're just like, you know, it's like that, okay? That's it's like the exhale, okay? The exhalation, like we're going to be exhaling energetically, feeling the of what we've been going through, but also in these unions, okay? There's this, I can breathe again, I feel contentment again, you know, I feel pleasure and gratitude and, you know, all these things, you know, that I haven't felt for a very long time. Okay, so let's clarify. I just looked up and saw 333, 2333. Thank you guys for being here with me and for subscribing and liking and all the things, helping my channel grow. I truly appreciate you guys. You guys know, if you're new here, welcome in, my loves. It's nice to meet you and welcome to the tribe. So here we go. First card out on the masculine side, please. Strength and 10 of Cups. Your love gives me strength, but also I'm embodying more self-love and my heart chakra is wide open. You're my happily ever after. And this obsessive energy with the devil is really, really, really coming through strong for me recently in readings, because it's a release of karmic bondage, but it's also coming through with the energy of obsessiveness, like a lot of like lusty energy, like I was talking about. It's very sexual, very, you know, primal kind of energy is the word. But you're racing through their mind constantly, okay? They're feeling you, a lot constantly, you know, they're just thinking of you a lot, right? So it's that. It's not like a bad energy, you know. For some, there is some ego stuff still here, which is why we have the Strength card. You need strength to overcome this devil energy. And I'm getting, yeah, strength that comes from the heart. Okay, so it's just it's like you're all I want, you're all I think about. Like, you know, I don't see a future with anyone else but you. Like, I feel like I gotta, you know, make this happen, and I gotta hurry, and, you know, it's like that. Okay, almost like putting a pressure on themselves is what I want to say. Strength and the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Coins. This also keeps coming out at this time to symbolize the union, like the moment they arrive. But this is what they want. Peacocks and roses could be relevant to you guys. Maybe you're seeing them, hearing readers talk about them. But they view you as, it's like they're so attracted to you. It's just, your beauty is, they can't, it's out of this world. You're again, it's your inner beauty and your outer beauty. Or your, you know, inner beauty, your inner, you know, essence, and your outer handsomeness, and just the way you are, and, you know, everything. Okay, this is about everything. But this is a very solid new beginning here. Okay, and also for whoever's tuning in here, Divine Feminines, you guys have been doing a lot of work, okay, where you've been building up towards your own Ten of Cups and happily ever after, connecting to your inner strengths, and this is your payout time. Okay, it's a time where you're going to see the abundance. Things that have not been moving or flowing, or that you have not had answers to, or whatever it is, okay? I've been manifesting, and I've been doing all my, you know, and where, you know, whatever, you know, like, is it ever going to come? You know, yeah, it's here, right? I'm not saying you guys are thinking that way, but it's just, okay, I'm just kind of getting that, right? So this is that. It's about, you know, and the Ace of Pentacles is a card of divine timing. It arrives when it's meant to. And it's some things that have taken a while. Slow moving energy with the Pentacle energy. It's taken a while, okay, for these things, these manifestations, and for this union and these loves to come together and manifest into the physical, right? So they want, this person only holds one coin, okay? It's their coin of the rest of my life, right? And there's nobody in the world that they want to give that coin to besides you. They've known this for a long time, but they were just buried in this kind of energy, okay? And dealing with these kinds of energies, just very false and fake, and, you know, karmic, you know, bondage, relationships, you know, situationships, whatever it is, that created heaviness and burdens upon them, okay? So, you know, it's, they weren't ready. Now that, you know, they're dealing with a lot of battles on their end, and they're putting an end to the battles and the heaviness, okay? They definitely want a new beginning in love here with the Knave of Cups. Yeah, they want a new beginning in love with the Queen of Cups energy, okay? You know, and I am getting in the next few weeks is what I'm hearing, right? In the next few weeks, you're going to start seeing shifts and changes and speed ups and opportunities and money flowing and more clients coming in, and, you know, clientele picking up or business picking up, and things are going to start shifting in these ways, okay? You've completed karmic cycles with this this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. There is a stabilizing energy where maybe where you've been feeling like not stable in life, you're going to start feeling stable. If you've done the work correctly, and you went through these astrological transits like the way that we were meant to, which I think most of you guys were, you're going to see the shift here. You're going to feel it. See, it's going to come in, a lot's coming in very quickly and out of nowhere, right? Like stuff you're not even expecting. This person, see, they're manifesting to come in, and it's almost they want to surprise you. The element of surprise. There's something very, like, kind of secretive, and it's like they want to just come rushing in out of nowhere and surprise you in some way, with communication, or I don't know, maybe they show up if they, you know, if they know where you live, or I have no idea. You guys will know. So, you know, either way, it's going to surprise you, this energy. But for whatever reason, it's kind of sweet and cute, actually, is what I'm getting. Like, they want the element of surprise to be there, like the moment that they open up, or they know that this is going to be a very, like, this is a moment that you both will remember for the rest of your lives. You know, this coming together and reigniting this physical, you know, union, or whatever you want to say, right? Yep, there he is. See, the Emperor. There he is, manifesting. And then Temperance, yeah, manifesting a very healing energy with you at this time, okay? So, and balance. And balance. Okay, 8 of Cups. Someone who walked away or turned their back in the past, there's things are shifting and they've turned, okay? And that's what they're manifesting, is these higher timelines with you, where I'm also getting that when you guys were in physical union, like when you first met, maybe there was a point where you and this person both actually connected to that part of being together. Like, if it's a twin flame thing, it's very euphoric. It's like something you've never ever experienced. It is strong and palpable. It is extremely activating. It is this fire and magnetism between the two of you that you just, it's out of this world, right? And there's a lot more to it. But oftentimes twin flames, feminine and masculine, they will both, it's like you get a clip, a taste, okay, in a sense of what your future timelines in full physical union after the healing work and things like that, how it will feel on a daily basis, how you guys are together, how it will feel to be together. And it's like you both also know that these higher timelines that, you know, you were feeling then that are coming in now, okay, where you are together, that it's going to be beyond that. It's going to be beyond that blissful energy, just so much hope. I mean, just so much peace, okay? And coming together and feeding the souls of one another, and enriching each other's lives in ways that you can never imagine, and bringing, you know, just so much love, not only to you and your lineages and the people around you, anchoring that in that extremely high frequency, but also for the world, for humanity, for everything that's taking place at this time as well, right? So it is, it's very powerful, very powerful. So let's go ahead and wrap this up by just seeing what they want to say. And if you want to get the extended, you'll see it down in the description box below. We're going to talk about that for a little bit in the extended, because this person, there's a lot of, it's divine sexual energy. It's not, you know, it's not in any kind of a way of just wanting to fulfill some of their needs. It's not that. This is something way higher level, and, you know, on a soul level. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. Wow. Bottom of the deck. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that and into my soul. So very aware that when you are around them or in contact with them or in person, can see in their eyes, I'm getting bone chilling. It's almost like they get goosebumps. They can feel it to the bone, to the soul, that you can see within and without. With no words needed whatsoever. You can just sense everything about and everything about this person. But here's the thing, they can with you as well, which is why, you know, like with twin flames, it's a you know, a mirror to one another, and that's what it is, you know what I mean? So, and that's why it ignites all of that stuff that we've been resisting or suppressing or need to heal. It's shown to us, right? So they know that you could see, you know, which is part of the reason why they run. Okay, it's too much. It's too much. They don't want to be that exposed, is the word. It makes me very uncomfortable. I feel exposed. So that's another thing. They have felt like with you, you know, this connection and what they feel with you, like every time that they come into contact with you, they feel very exposed, okay? They feel like you can see right through them and read everything about them, and it makes them very nervous. It has made them very nervous, right? Well, they've been healing and learning a lot of the lessons and clearing stuff that they were then embarrassed of or ashamed of or didn't want you to pick up on or notice or see or sense, whatever. And now they're coming from a place more of less ego and open heart and love, and it feels like, I want this person to see me. I feel like this is a safe space where I can be fully seen and still heal what I need to heal, but do it within physical union with my counterpart, you know, because you guys will be continuously on this journey, right? And doing a lot more healing work together and individually and, you know, all the things. But with this kind of a union, you guys hold space for one another. You give each other, you know, it's like you give each other space. You both want to, you know, do your own acts of self-love, things that bring you joy, whatever that is, following your own individual passions, but also sharing many passions together as one. It truly is the most perfect union and divine love, right? So, and this person knows that, okay? So after the facade card, it says, I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. So there it is right now, okay? I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. So let's get one more before we go. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me to hone in on your own journeys or whatever it is, I have a few different reading options. You can find it in the description box. And that's also where you can find the information about my quantum healing 1111 portal. It's an activation workshop held over Zoom. It will be recorded. So all of the details are down below though. It's very, very powerful work. I am mentoring with Isis of ancient Egypt, and Osiris, her beloved twin flame, will be there as well through a guided meditation with her. And he brings forth the divine masculine aspect and she the feminine, so it's about balance. But anyways, I'll be channeling the light language. I will be doing a reading, and like I said, a guided meditation that brings forth very, very powerful activations and healing and just different things, and I'll share all about it. But again, it's all down below. It's very powerful, and the testimonies that come through are just, you know, it's like, I can't even believe that this is me doing this work, you know? But it's my past life knowledges as well. And then of course, working with these ascended masters and different, you know, beings that are channeling to me and showing me the way of what to do, right? So it's a mixture of both. But if this sounds like your cup of tea, then we'd love to have you, darling. So it's all down below. Love ya. Okay, one more. Immediately I'm getting Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, right? I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Tick tock, tick tock. Something's about to happen. I feel like you're on this other side of my every breath. Yeah, it's like, again, they think of you constantly. They have to stop themselves at times because I feel like they may have even accidentally made a mistake and like called your name to a karmic partner or said something out loud that was not like maybe they were in a conversation in their mind. Okay, have you guys ever done this where you're thinking about something and then you'll start speaking it out and you're like, what am I doing? Like, I am like, you know, like not consciously, I'm just like involuntarily like speaking my thoughts out loud on accident, you know? So something like that may have happened, you know, to trigger something else, you know, and to help. I'm telling you, there's been a lot of tower moments for these masculines, right? Which is, you know, why, again, the feminine could be feeling so much of that density or heaviness, or them pulling in. I'm getting specifically around the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. You guys may even be feeling like not very grounded or having a hard time grounding your energy. It's very important for us to do that right now, okay? And again, like I said, even in the recent past, even the things that your masculine has been going through, it's like they put that aside and they can tap in and feel you, okay? And when you need them to hold space and help you transmute or just hold space for you or whatever it is, right? So they've been helping you along as well through your hardships, through your healing work and whatever else has been coming up for you. I'm going to say the past like 6 months, but especially a lot, like the past like month, 2 months or so. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. So they don't want to keep this in a wonderment, you know, phase. They don't just want to keep wondering, right? This is of, you know, I need to know. I need to be strong, be courageous, and, you know, follow the lead of my divine feminine, who has embodied much strength, okay, and who has brought so much emotional fulfillment and love to themselves, and who are vibrating higher at, you know, higher levels. And I want this happily ever after. I want this fulfillment and completion of love with this person, and I want it soon, right? So this is what I have for you, my loves. Those of you guys, again, I'll see you over in the extended who are going to purchase that. Should be a really good reading. Like I said, I'll be piggybacking off this one, but it's not like an extended. It's kind of like a new reading, but it will connect with this, and I'll talk about these things as well too. So I guess it is kind of an extended, but different. Anyways, okay, I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.